Hello, I'm Jordan Porter, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I want to tell you about my background, my family, my education, the thing I love to do most, and my goals for my future. I have a quote that I live by Dr. Seuss, which is when something bad happens to you, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. I am from the hamlet of Montrose in New York, which is located in Westchester, New York. My father, Robert Porter, is a guy who dreaded talking as a kid. Once he became an adult, there is nothing he loves to do more. After telling him I was in this communication class, he was excited and he began to say to me that I will have an excellent experience in this class and learn to love to public speech, which I was like, "You're crazy, Dad," because I don't know about that. We'll see, though. Anyways, but something about my dad is he is always right. Signing in and reading that I will need to speak in front of my classmates, I was and still am experiencing great anxiety. I called my dad anxiously and asked him if he has any tips. And his words were, "Just be yourself and act like you are having a conversation with your mom or I." When I was in first grade, I thought I had a perfect life until one day my world was turned upside down. What I thought was just a normal day ended up to be the unimaginable. As time went on, I started to realize that my simple life I thought I once had that seemed painless completely disappeared as my family took in my 3 cousins. Some difficulties was living with just 3 girls when I was younger, like my 2 other sisters. It was very easy. We were all girls. We shared everything. And then had 3 boys come in who bullied us, who would protect us. It was different, and it was a little crazy. It was hectic at times. Seeing my parents exhausted from working so many jobs because they were just trying to provide for us and give us the best life with all of us was very hard as well. How we overcame this was we all had to be strong for one another and make sure we lifted each other up and pushed each other through some obstacles we might have had. And we did not let this situation define us at all. What I love to do most is I love to play lacrosse. Throughout all my years of playing lacrosse, I knew I wanted to compete at the collegiate level. I had so much anxiety when talking about going off to college. It took me a long time to actually start emailing coaches back to letting my anxiety get the best of me. I didn't want to be far from home, but one day I finally said to my dad, "I'm ready to do this." The coach that was here at Missouri Western at the time had found my sister on the transfer portal. My sister then told her about me and gave me an offer to come here. I had a lot of anxiety going far, but with my sister here to lift me up and help me get through some difficulties I had going far from home, I decided to come. So when I'm older, for my future plans, I really want to be a teacher. I want to be a teacher because school was extremely hard for me. With having a bad speech impediment when I was a kid, it was just very hard, and just seeing how the teachers would help me, I just gained a love for all of them, and I want to be there for kids the same way they were there for me. In conclusion, today I told you a little bit about myself. I told you about my family, the thing I love to do most, and my goal for the future. I expressed that there were difficulties that I have faced, and I chose to let it strengthen me other than bring me down. I let it push me through life and all the obstacles life has thrown at me rather than letting it define me or destroy me. Thank you.